Isaac, in his own quiet, undramatic way, undertakes an act of simple, sacred attention. He goes back to his father's wells, one by one by one, and digs them out again. He clears away the debris, digs out the rocks and clods of dirt, and opens up the reservoirs that offered life in his father's days in that sun-scorched land. Abraham was a trailblazer, Isaac was not. The heritage we receive from Isaac, his morashah, is not his father's groundbreaking innovation or spiritual discovery, but what Isaac is good at is remembering, uncovering the past and reopening it into the present so its blessings can flow freely. Our rabbis teach that the living water in those wells is a metaphor for Torah itself. Isaac's gift to the generations that would come after him was to ensure that the wisdom of those who came before him would not be left to lie dormant under the accumulated dust of time. The nourishing wells our forefathers dug, the reservoirs of faith and conscience and commitment and virtue, they must be opened anew in each generation so that what sustained them will remain vital and accessible for us and for those who follow us. We may not have been the ones who created the well, but it's still our job to dig. Of course, these chains of spiritual inheritance are not always orderly or pristine. Soon after the story about the wells, we see Isaac as an old man, frail and tired, with faltering eyesight and a sad vulnerability to deception when Jacob tricks his aged father into offering him a blessing rightly meant for the firstborn son. It's painful to watch, but it's nothing if not honest. The transmission of a legacy is not always straight and clear. It sometimes involves fear or resentment, confusion or obstinacy. Today, just as in antiquity, it's work that is sometimes done imperfectly. Sometimes passing down an inheritance will never shed its echo of absence and loss. But still, even then, Isaac's blessing endures. The covenant continues and the wells keep on flowing. The Torah reminds us that the gifts we receive from the past sometimes arrive damaged, but they are still gifts, and we are still responsible for their caretaking.